It's been a minute since I've done an overnight video, so that's what this is right now. Following my friend Kyle the Fish Whisperer. I just dropped off Gary the Gar, and I'm gonna follow him. He's got a private access point to one of the rivers we fish. We're gonna paddle down it. We're gonna spend the night out there. It's likely that this spot either receives no pressure whatsoever or very little pressure, and you know, it probably has some absolutely huge fish that would tow around our kayaks pretty insanely fast. So that's what we're gonna do. I got a bunch of shad for bait. I'll stick with me. I'm gonna get back to you once I get to the river. This is the last of the water I have. Pretty sure this is what heat stroke feels like.
Giant on whatever it is. Just let go of the 40-pound catfish like 2 minutes ago, and we got another run already.
Oh,
That's heavy.
all right, guys, I'm out here with my good buddy Kyle. He grew up around these parts, and he's been looking at this creek to get into this river for a long time, so we're trying it. You can see behind me, we've already hit a fair number of hurdles trying to do this, but it's about 98 degrees out right now. My kayak's about 150 pounds, and this creek is almost impassable, so where there's a will, there's a way, hopefully. I don't know. I got a saw, I got a machete. If we can do it, we're gonna do it. We're already here. We've already been trying for like an hour. All right, so we have a portage. This is what we're dealing with right now. We're bringing our kayak through here. Probably be happy when you're out on the river.
So this is like that.
All right, guys, that was pretty hellacious. We're making it though. Gonna get the rest of our stuff. Keep on at it. I saw a little inch-long bass. So we finally got to some water. It is absolutely beautiful in here. Seeing some little minnows and bass and stuff cruising around. Looks like we got another thing in the way. Just dragging my kayak along. Got my gear here. Keep running into little places that we're kind of stopped at. Got 3 or 4 more in front of me. So we got to a tree down. We could try to lift everything over. I could just cut it. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try to cut it real quick. All right, we'll call that a win. Mostly. We're still gonna go over it, but keeps us from having to lift them again. There's a couple rocks in here, be careful. Some big ones. We are not making very good time. finally got to a part of the creek that's opened up a little bit. Signs of hope. I know Kyle and I were both thinking this might have been a foolish errand at some point, but see what happens. I'll show you all the creek this way. Yeah, it looks a little better. Back there though, just log jam after log jam. Portage after portage, not fun. All right, there's where we came from. This is where we're going. Gone too far to turn back now, really. All right, guys, I checked the map. We're about a fourth of the way to the river, which is not exactly what I wanted to find out when I checked the map, but luckily the water's cold. Finding some cool stuff. It's pretty in here. A bunch of springs coming into the water. Hopefully with any luck we make it. As we were coming down the creek, ran into some creek inhabitants. Huge. We just came through all that. Came over here and there's a spring coming down from the rock. Pretty neat, pretty cool to know there's fresh water out here. All right guys, that's what we came down. We made it to the river. Absolutely one of the most brutal things I've ever done in my entire life. Yeah, we just keep sinking in. Kayaks like suction to this mud. We're gonna try to throw the net out here real quick, see if we can get some bait. Yeah, look at this, I'm just, look at my footsteps, you can see, we're just punching in. All right guys, we're coming up to the last half mile or so of this paddle. This entire thing has probably been about 8 miles or so. Honestly, one of the hardest things I've ever done. I will say currently I'm feeling like I need to puke, which isn't a good sign. That's like heat exhaustion, heat stroke. So just kind of try to take it easy, get in the water when I need to. Hopefully we get there soon. I can get out of the sun. It's also late in the day. It took us literally all day to do this, so not looking forward to tomorrow and going back up, that's for sure. So we're adding rapids to the things we're seeing today. Crazy, guys. This has just been the most insane trip. Hey, I got a melanistic gar. So guys, this is a melanistic long-nosed gar. Really, really cool. This might be my first long-nosed melanistic that I've actually put hands on. I'm gonna let my little gar go that I caught. Here he goes. There, little guy. Hee-hee. So I came all the way over here and left my kayak over there, my net here. I was trying to show Kyle that melanistic fish, but now I got to get back across that. I see something right here in the rapids. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I was going to say catfish, but now I don't think it is. Oh, you know, it's another melanistic gar. Let's see if we can just catch him. Oh, there he goes. Well guys, this is it. The bank Kyle's on up there is as far as we're going. I really hope there's some big fish here for how much effort we just put in to get here. I'm I'm checking bottom to see how deep it is. It's like 8 feet of water right off this bank. I really want to be on this bank personally. That's where I want to fish. Right here on the edge of this looks really good. Yeah, I can't touch. This is the spot. All right, get into the bait cooler. Get ourselves a nice shad. Could have been kept on a little bit more ice, but taking whatever we can get at this point. We're trying to catch some fresh bait too. Okay, I'm gonna attach my hook to my bait. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of rigging floss, make a knot in it, cut off the little excess bit. Now I'm gonna put that thread through the back of a mortician's needle, also a rigging needle, same thing. Go through the head of my bait, right about there. Pull that through, and then I'm gonna take my little 1/0 hook. I'm gonna go through both sides, and I'm just gonna spin, go under until this hook is pretty much right on his nose. So as much as I can get it, that's perfect. All right, taking my bait on out. I'm not gonna go super far. Probably about to right there. You can go ahead and spin all around, grab that bait. That's good for me. I'm gonna make sure it sinks. Not sinking, so. Still not sinking. All right, there it goes, it's sinking. Check my drag real quick. We're probably setting on the run, so I wanna make sure my drag is good. I'm gonna tighten it all the way down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clicks off. That should be good right there. Make sure bait runner's on. Good to go. All right, I'm exploring my bank over here. I'm trying to find some tinder or something, old bird's nest, dead grass, something like that. There's a dead long nose right there. Yeah, check that out. Little old dead long nose. So far, just grabbing some grass. Headed back down to our camp. Got a nice bit of kindling. Hopefully this is enough to get ourselves a fire going. Pretty much just gonna stick this in there, put a bunch of wood on top of it. Hope for the best. It's gonna be kind of an ugly river fire, but if it works, whatever. Show y'all real quick what we're using for bait. We're using worms to catch what we call gaspergoo. It's a freshwater drum, and we're cutting these up and putting them out. Pretty good bait. We got 3 or 4 in here in the cooler. They're pretty easy to catch right here in this current too. Still got bait. I'm gonna try to catch a bait real quick. Oh, got him. He's strong. First fish I've caught on this reel. That was awesome. Nice. There you go, guys. That's how you get some fresh bait. I'll start moving everything around. Let me know if you want a kayak.
Can you unhook that drum and let him go?
Yeah. Let me get this one out of your way real quick. So Kyle hooked himself up a pretty good fish, looks like. Coming in right now.
Yeah, I think it's like a 5-footer probably.
Still it's a good fish. We'll tag her and stuff.
It's coming right here.
It's really shallow. Might be a catfish. Oh no, it's a gar. Or release this little Gasper goo. We got enough bait. Might be a hybrid. I'm gonna go grab my bag real quick. Might actually strong.
Current.
Yeah, she kind of looked like a long nose, or yeah, long nose on the tail. I think it is.
I got a big hook set on it.
I saw that. Yeah, they're fun on the swim bait rods.
Oh,
It hits so hard.
I felt like I set into a boat.
I got the slow-mo, so if you gotta jump, let me know.
Alright. Bigger than 5, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that tail, there's a good amount of leader there too. So yeah, I could see 6.5 or something.
Yeah.
You're good. It's just this rope.
Might be like 5'10" or something.
Could still be a huge hybrid. Its body looked really like a long nose.
Alright, there's the leader.
Just a stout little gator gar.
That is a pretty gator gar. I see the bridle.
That's good. We could probably get it. I'll go out there and get her. If you want to let me through.
Alright, we got the gar lasso right
Try to
here.
turn her head back so I don't gotta get too deep. Messed up.
Came off.
The lie got stuck on my GoPro. Kind of messed me up. I got a little scared there for a second. Fuck her on this one. Nice fish. She might go 6 foot.
Yeah.
Do you notice how dark she is?
I know. I'll bring her to you.
Okay.
Man, that's fighting. There we go.
We got the hook.
Look at that hook.
Yeah, we need to capture that really well.
Yeah.
I've got some really nice pliers in there.
Okay, keep it right there and let me get my camera.
Yep. Well, that should be it. Okay. She's a little upset. She might slack at you. Notice how it moves. Alright guys, we're gonna get this hook out. Literally just fell out. Wow, that was amazing.
That's awesome. Look at this tiny little hook we're using. Tiger.
What's that real quick? Do you think there's any way you can get this going to vertical? So I'm just gonna pull her just up to right here for now. Nice fish. Let me know when you're ready. Alright guys, what we have here is a applicator for a tag, and we got a little tag in here. We're to come back here behind where the scales are a little bit soft. Oh, there we go. Tagged fish.
Sweet. And there's a website on there, so if someone were to catch this fish, they can go on the website. I got the camera. I'll probably just kind of walk it like that.
That's good.
Open the lasso. You want to hold like the end of it?
Yeah, sure. 85, 90 pound fish.
Yeah.
It's a healthy, good fish.
All right. Last thing, we're gonna release this gar. Pull the lasso off and walk it out. He didn't need to be walked out. There she goes.
We We are cooking over here, guys. I got a couple of steaks, a couple of potatoes, and a little bit of rice on here. Should make a pretty good dinner when that's done. It's like we reached the end of the battery number 1 on the GoPro. Got some baits out, working on dinner, and just caught a nice big fish, released her. Super awesome. I'm gonna show you all the river real quick. Really, really nice out here. Where we're at to a 200 pound, 250 pound fish could very easily swim on up to us in the middle of the night tonight. Here's dinner so far. Waiting on potatoes still, but they're getting there. We are going into evening, guys. It's getting dark. Got our tent set up over that way. The river's looking really beautiful and gorgeous. We're gonna keep putting out parts of Gaspergoo, the freshwater drum, to see if we can catch ourselves a giant going into nighttime. Kyle's got to run. He's about to set on it. Came off. You got her? Whatever it is. Only it's big. No, not big. Unless it's charging. Coming straight at me. Straight to the bank. Huge bait for a long nose. Oh, that's a gator girl. Gator gar. You can tag him if you want.
Yeah. What, 3.5 feet?
Yeah, something like that. She might push away. Okay, we're in. We got the tag in. Sweet. Right there.
Tag is in. And this guy's hooked in the corner of the mouth too. Just in the side of it.
Got pliers.
We're gonna get that hook out.
I might have to open with these,
yeah,
and then come in with the other ones I have in my bag.
There, real quick. Alright, probably can't see this too well, but
There you go. You got the hook still? Watch it. Is that on you?
no, it's good.
Okay.
Got the hook out. Look at that tiny little hook.
Thank God.
Very close.
Yeah, I thought that she literally just...
Tiny little hook. See him destroyed me, but...
You want me to send her on our way?
yeah.
Alright guys, we're gonna send this one back. We got her tagged, we got the hook out. It's kind of fight to get it out, but we got it. She's a little bigger than she looks.
There she goes. Tag and release.
Don't matter, man. We got a run on this one. Got some pretty big lights out, hoping we can film. I got one on my head and one big one right here.
Taking line. You can get a little closer.
Ooh, saltfish.
It's heavy.
Pretty far out there.
Yeah. Right here.
Ooh. Looks pretty good. Oh, look at that blue.
Dang, that one's even bigger.
Yeah. it is.
Big blue cat. Come under this rod. Dang, that's a...
Ooh, that could be 40, maybe a little under.
That might be a 40-pound.
Oh, I think it's 40.
That thing's huge.
Get me out there, grab it. Here, if you take the camera, I'll go get him. Man, yeah, that's a 40 pounder. Maybe even bigger. Okay, if you take your cam, I'll just grab him. Yeah, this thing's huge. I got him. Yeah, that's the biggest cat I've seen in a minute. Wow, dude, I can't even lift it. This thing might be 50. It might be 50. Hook out. We can get it. Yeah. I'm gonna go get pliers. Caught this huge cat. I'm gonna try to get the hook out. You ready for it? Got the hook right there.
Awesome.
Nice fish.
He is massive. Kind of want to rinse them off.
Yeah. Alright, I just didn't want to lose it last second. I can come with you too.
Wow, what a fish.
Yeah, dude, her head, like, I believe she's 60. She doesn't feel 60, but I believe it, you know?
Gator what?
They good? Lift her back up. Real quick. To the surface? Yeah. A little bit more. I'm gonna get back in your camera.
Take one like this.
Let me get out your camera again.
Yeah, bring it over here. Guys, I just caught this monster catfish, over 40 pounds for sure, the biggest catfish I've ever caught. We're about to let her go. The head on her is massive.
I'm gonna give it to her. Kind of wish I could check the drag. Still got some line. I think I'm just gonna have to do it.
Set the hook on this
Okay. Oh, it's a freak. Yeah, it's a total giant. Oh God. I'm gonna set one more time. Hopefully that was it. Oh, oh. Please be as big as I think you are. Those head shakes, do you see that? This is probably a 7. I'll be back. This could be a 7. Wow, do you see that head shake? She's in here close. Yeah. Yeah.
Giant on, whatever it is. Just let go of the 40-pound catfish like 2 minutes ago, and we got another run already.
All right. Not quite as big as I thought, but still awesome. I can see the hook.
Yeah. How far in there?
6 foot, easy. Cut me.
For a 6-foot alligator gar. That is awesome.
For sure, however. Alright, we're gonna need my bag. I don't know if we can get that hook, maybe. I saw it, it's about right here, but if we mess up, we're in trouble. This is insane, right? I'm winded. Water fish.
There we go.
Alright, we're gonna tag this fish.
Bleeding on your arm.
You ready? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna tag this fish real quick.
Hold on. Okay.
Here we are, we're in, pulling one out. Tag fish.
We got the tag in the gar.
There's our tag. There's our tag right there.
Can you hold this too, if possible? Yeah. You can see the knot right there. But
Try, I'm just...
nah, just she'll be fine. She didn't swallow it. She'll out gar.
Can you pull that line for me? You can pull it tight, I can try it. I'm gonna take her this way or she
Look at that. In the water with the river monster
at night.
With
gators.
at midnight.
Woo!
See you later. Awesome. Caught a couple big gar now and some catfish on the freshwater drum.
Alright guys, we're laying down. We're gonna get a couple hours of sleep and see if we can get ourselves a giant in the morning.